with a wrestling and striking background. His opponent, Jonathan w-e-i-z-1, is 28'6'3", 265 pounds with a wrestling base. Now let's take you through the rules of Elite XC. 3 judges score the fight based equally on striking, grappling, effective aggression, and ring control. There's a 10-point must system. No elbows or forearms to the head. No knees to the head of a downed opponent. And the referee
and finish off. Big Perm.
Classic old school stand-up versus ground game. We're going to see what happens here. Whoever can impose their will the greatest.
This fight is underway. 1 of 3 rounds. Referee Herb Dean overseeing the proceedings.
You know, we talked about Big Perm coming out and trying to get nasty early. And you're going to see w-e-i-z use his hands just to get inside, get that clinch, and try and move this to the ground.
You can see w-e-i-z-1's Greco-Roman background there, just bull rushing Percy to the ropes, has him in the corner now.
Well, Percy is no slouch when it comes to wrestling. He has picked up 300-pound men and slammed them, much like his tutor, Quentin Rampage Jackson.
And he does train at No Limits Gym with Colin Oyama, former trainer of Quentin Rampage Jackson, who's trained the likes of Tito Ortiz, Jason Maya-Miller, and Razor Rub McCullough in the past. So Percy, again, looking to make a big splash like he did on the debut event of Elite XC. On the undercard as he knocked out Bo Cantrell, and here in the first minute, a bit of a stalemate along the ropes, guys.
But this is exactly what w-e-i-z-1 wants to do also, because you want to try and take this as long as you possibly can. You don't know how Percy's going to be if he has to go into the third round.
Well, you know, he's already accomplished something. He's closed that distance without getting blasted by that right hand.
And you always want, whenever you're going against a striker like Big Perm, you want to make sure you don't stay at the end of his punches. By staying inside like this, obviously you take that away.
Referee Herb Dean is mic'd tonight for the fans' pleasure, and you can hear him shout out the instructions to work. Definitely 2 big boys. Percy at 259. And w-e-i-z-1, of course, tipping the scales at 250 pounds tonight.
And here we see a little bit of the difference between the cage and the ring ropes. These guys go through those ropes, and boys, I am scrambling. I got to tell you, that's a lot of beef heading this way.
You won't go out there and try and catch him?
No.
Come flying off the rope or anything like that with a big steel chair or nothing?
I'm retired, remember?
Fans beginning to show their displeasure with the stalemate along the ropes, and referee Herb Dean breaks them apart. Now, Jay, you've recently started training MMA again, and w-e-i-z-1, a bit of an old-school fighter in that, you know, like most fighters today who align themselves with a camp as Percy misses with that right hand. w-e-i-z-1's a bit of a nomad, likes to train with a variety of different people, traveling all over the place. A bit of a
Ronin.
Yeah, a Ronin. Do you think that's a good thing nowadays, to be doing that, or should you align yourself with a team?
No, I think you absolutely should align yourself with a team, because he said to us, what I've been trying to do is just pick up sparring partners here and there, get guys in there. No, you got to be with the team, let your coaches bring in sparring partners, or if you have some very good other training partners, obviously that helps you out. Usually schools now, because MMA is so advanced, you'll have so many different types of fighters in your own camp that they can help you prepare.
And by the way, that $10 word I was looking for was peripatetic. That's what I was looking for.
Playing a lot of Scrabble lately.
Thank you very much. All right, Herb Dean once again now breaks the 2 fighters up.
Right there.
And he's
I think it was a groin shot, gentlemen. As painful as that may be, and hopefully we will not see the replay of that.
It looks like Tim Big Percy is ready to continue. It's going to take as much time as is necessary. Has up to 5 minutes to recover.
Correct.
And you know, for a big guy, Jonathan w-e-i-z-1, his cardio typically good, although he hasn't gone the distance, and he just got rocked by Tim Percy. And Percy now looks to drop a right-hand bomb. He's in the close guard of w-e-i-z-1. But again, this is where w-e-i-z-1 has finished 8 gentlemen, 8 fighters in the past.
Exactly. But again, I want to stress that Big Perm's jiu-jitsu, his ground game, his wrestling is not bad. I know we're talking about him being a striker, but he is well-versed. He's this new age of MMA fighter where you really
You could see w-e-i-z-1 was looking looking to go maybe for Kimura. Now it's Percy again, just dropping bomb after bomb. And again, that's coming from a 265-pounder here, Bill.
You know, there's no question that he wants to get a little distance and drop down those bombs. But then again, that could give w-e-i-z-1 his arm.
And there's another right hand that finds its target. And w-e-i-z-1, you could see the hip movement, Jay, trying to go for an armbar, maybe a triangle. But again, it's broken up by Percy just looking to hit that home run.
You know what I'm impressed with w-e-i-z-1? Because a lot of big guys, they will just lay there in prey. They'll lay on the back, and you always have to get over on one of your hips.
He's going for the Kimura right now. Maneuvering
over. And what Big Perm has to do is try and get that hand down and hook his leg, and he's not able to do that right now.
Now a straight armbar here.
Big Perm's in trouble here, boys.
He's got the key lock on him into the final minute, and this could be trouble. Oh, and the power of Percy backs up, and now with an uppercut finds
And what Big Perm did there is he stayed relaxed. A lot of guys were stiffing up, and that opens that arm up to get some real damage done. But Big Perm stayed relaxed.
Final minute of this heavyweight battle between Jonathan Weezork and Tim Big Perm Percy. A back and forth matchup, although Percy's been able to outstrike Weezork, but the big man, Weezork, on the bottom, has been definitely more active in the guard, and you could see that obviously Percy not very schooled in the ground in terms of what he wants to do, just sticking with the old-fashioned ground and pound.
Absolutely, because that's worked for him, and you know you can drop those hands, and that's what you absolutely have over Weezork. But I got to tell you, I'm impressed with Weezork's ability on the ground. Again, he's very active. Usually he gets some big guys.
Nice takedown by Weezork, immediately into side control, although there, an open half guard by Percy. And Herb Dean now admonishing Weezork for those rabbit punches into the final 10 seconds of the opening round.
A couple things you can say about Weezork. You know, he's definitely old school. He's definitely got a high pain tolerance. But one thing that impressed me is his patience.
The beautiful sunshine of Southern California. Big crowd on hand here at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Let's go into the corner.
Listening? Huh? You doing all right? Take your time. Give me the mouthpiece. Take a deep breath.
There's that knee strike south of the equator, you guys.
And there goes the, Yeah, this is what happened after that groin shot. I think Big Perm took offense to that and dropped old Weezork right down there, buddy.
But that was the only time the entire first round, Bill, where he was able to get off and extend his arm on one of those punches. Weezork did a great job.
And here you see Weezork now maneuvering for what was a Kimura attempt, but then just a straight armbar with a key lock here, Jay.
Yeah, but again, as you see it, Percy just kept himself relaxed, and Weezork eventually started to get desperate and gave up the position.
And of course, as we know, it's position before submission as round 2 gets underway.
Right. And I tell you what, guys, as this fight goes in, you've got to say it
favors Weezork.
It favors Weezork, absolutely.
Well, Percy has never been the distance, but again, the bad guard of Weezork just allows himself to be tattooed with that left and right and immediately goes for the body lock.
What it looks like to me, gentlemen.
There's another nice takedown by Weezork.
Percy is getting seriously frustrated with this guy.
Well, now he gives up his back.
Hit the back of the head.
And from the back mount, some ground and pound as you hear Herb Dean say, watch the shots to the back of the head. Percy just...
You gotta fight
Percy's gonna have to do something to turn around and defend himself.
Just so that they don't stop the fight. He's going to have to...
He's doing absolutely
He's going to have to get out of
He
there.
has to intelligently defend himself. Referee Herb Dean telling him he's about to stop the fight. This fight is over. Jonathan Weezork wins his Elite XC debut with ground and pound from the back mount on Tim Big Perm Percy. And for the first time, Big Perm Percy is finished in a fight. Here to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 50 seconds in round number 2. Our referee in charge, Herb Dean, stops the contest due to strikes. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, Jonathan Weezork.
So here he is, the winner, Jonathan Weezork, and again, some of the crowd in attendance here at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Outdoors for mixed martial arts on Showtime.